Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Polo here, and today we are going to talk about something that is quite serious for reaction channels, which is copyright. And I have recently seen Jabby's video where he has received 2 strikes for 9 videos. Now, let's say he was kind of lucky because they did a group claim, if you want to call it that way, because 9 videos were taken down. Now, if these videos were taken down separately and they had done a takedown for each video, he would have 9 strikes and his channel would be absolutely, well, useless for 7 days, because you can't upload anything and you can't do anything during these 7 days where you have 3 strikes. And of course, the possibility of getting your channel terminated. So it was kind of lucky that he got the 9 videos taken down in just 2 takedown requests. So lucky that happened. So I'm gonna play you the video that Jabby put up talking about the copyright claims. And we also have another YouTuber who was booming. His channel was going really, he was going up really fast, and he got hit by the copyright system. So we're here with teefo.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about your experience, really quick, before we watch the video, and then we can get into the whole copyright issue.
Yeah, I had the same issue as Jabby. It was just even worse because they did like on each video. So I don't know. I remember, was it like 12, 15 strikes at once?
Wow.
There was something just
like,
Brahma stuff.
From night to day.
Yeah, it was literally all at once. And I had one before because I did like a cricket video, which I didn't really mind. I didn't know you couldn't do cricket. I didn't even do I just did like really cut version of crickets, but
the highlights, right?
Yeah, literally, like, it wasn't even highlights, it was poor highlights that was cut like crazy.
Oh, wow.
But that just wasn't good enough. So I was like, that's okay, whatever, it's one video. But then the Brahmasta hit, and you can do nothing. Like, they won't allow you to post a video telling your viewers that you can literally do nothing. And when you appeal, they just don't even look at it. They just kind of cancel the appeal right away.
Yeah, so it was unfortunate in your case because not only did you get the strikes, but your channel got terminated. They actually deleted your channel with no recourse, like no appeal, nothing you could do about it.
Literally nothing.
So YouTube didn't do anything about it. You contacted Disney, they didn't get back to you. And your channel, how many subscribers did you have? Like 19?
I think it ended up being about 19, yeah, and it was
19,000.
Like 2 months. I think it was quick as hell. I think it had like 5 million views in 2 months.
Wow! So your channel had millions of views. You had you had a whole community behind you, and still nothing they could do about it.
Did not even registering. And if I went to talk to YouTube with the live chat and everything, it's just an AI. There's no way it's a real person coming back to you. It's just not.
Yeah, that is so sad, because when I saw your community post and people were actually commenting on my video, because I also did a Brahmastra movie reaction, and my video actually got taken down as well, but yeah. I deleted all my videos before they could delete every single one of them. They took down one part, which I disputed, and it's back up now because YouTube managed to do the counter notification. But that's the thing with small YouTubers. I don't think YouTube protects you guys as much, right? Because I mean, even if Jabby he has like 2 million subscribers, he's getting taken down. I can imagine for you guys who are starting off, I mean, that is really sad.
It is, because it's like, if you get 20,000 subscribers in such a short amount of time, that's like the key for you to get 1 million within the year. Like, yeah. It is, if you grow that fast, it's gonna explode. Like, I was probably gonna explode within such a short amount of time, and now I'm back to start.
Yeah, how's your channel doing now?
It's doing okay. I think it's like 2 point something K, which is decent. It still like grows every single day and it just keeps going. The views gets higher and higher and higher, but I might get like 500 to 1,000 views a video now, where before if I had a bad video, it would maybe get like 4,000 and sometimes up to like 300,000
So
depending on the video.
that's the biggest issue, because you didn't have access to all of your fan base or your community, so that you had no chance to post a video telling them, hey, this channel's going to be deleted. There's nothing else I could do. I tried my best. So they can't.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And also, when you're still small, you don't have the giant Twitter following or a giant Instagram following or wherever it is. That's gonna come with time.
yeah, and I've been thinking about that as well. We should start, guys. Let me just address the. I'm gonna go straight to the audience now, guys. We all gather here on YouTube every single day. You guys read my comments, you read my community posts, you watch my videos, but I just want to say, guys, follow me on the other social medias as well, because we never know what's gonna happen. So, like my Twitter account, I have that. I don't use it much, but still follow me there so you guys can keep, in the loop. Follow me on Instagram as well. Just try to find me other places so that you guys can help me if something happens, like happened to Teefo. And also follow him on his social
Yeah.
medias, so that you guys will know what's going on. And I think our audience is pretty much similar. So if you guys didn't know Teefo got deleted, then go on to his new channel and help him out. Okay. Let's
Yeah,
just
it's
see.
literally like every single day I get new comments saying, "Wait, what happened? Why is this channel like? Why do you have so many less subscribers?" Because people just will never know. Like if I watch someone and they got deleted, I probably wouldn't realize that they didn't pop it up in my sub box because you're subscribed to so many people.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's just a death sentence. And most people would probably just quit, but I just let it motivate me instead because yeah, you just gotta keep going, man, for real.
Yeah. And guys, if you're a YouTuber yourself, we should look out for each other. We should, we should have a group so that we can talk internally. All the creators, all the reactors, all of the YouTubers that provide content. So, hey, you guys can reach out to me anytime. I've been speaking to Teefo. I got access to your account, tried to solve
Yeah.
things for you, but not even I could do anything. With all the experience that I have, I couldn't do anything on his account. I logged into his account. I got in touch with everyone that I could, but it was just like from night to day, the account got deleted. You can't access it anymore. There's no login. There's nothing. You lose everything. It's just like that. And
Yeah.
they never answered your emails either, right? Not
No,
even.
no, nothing,
Yeah.
nothing, no replies, no nothing. And I did plenty. I tweeted, I Instagrammed, I emailed, I did appeals. I literally did everything physically under the sun and didn't even get a reply once. No matter where I did it.
Yeah. Let's just take a
Kind of
look at what happened to Jabby so that we can, talk about that as well and react to it.
Okay, so this is a very serious situation. This video is not a joke. I'm going to preface it with two things real quick. First and foremost, that when we make our videos, we do them well within the parameters of fair dealings or fair use. If you don't know what that is, that means that you're allowed to use a certain amount of copyrighted material as long as you follow certain parameters. And especially for the movie reactions, we are very, very careful when it comes to that. I've spoken to lawyers about this, both domestic and in India, and they've looked at my content and told me directly, like, you are following what is considered fair use or fair dealings. That's number one. Number two is I'm constantly in touch with these movie companies. They reach out to me directly a lot, whether it's for sharing my reaction to their show or movie, or their trailer reaction, or an interview, or just reviewing a movie, whatever it is. I get reached out to a lot, both domestically and from India, all the time. So what's happening right now is a little bit shocking and quite upsetting. It's like messed up my entire day. and potentially the next 2 weeks of my life is just going to be like, I'm kind of like in this weird upset mood because I don't know what's going on. So let me try to elaborate on what's happened exactly. A proxy company called Novi Digital Entertainment that works for Disney Plus Hotstar has taken down 9 of our videos, and that led to 2 copyright strikes.
Okay, so let me just stop right there. And this is the same company that took down my video. It's the same company that took down Teefo's video. I don't know if it's a new company. I don't think so. But all I know is that they don't seem to be very familiar with the whole YouTube tool. Because you can, my Brahmastra video was blocked. It got blocked, which means nobody can see it. Nobody can watch it. Nobody can consume the content. And the fact that it's blocked should be enough for them to be like, okay, so nobody's going to watch it. But no, even after it got blocked, it got taken down and a strike was applied. Now, I went and submitted a counter notification. YouTube contacted them, forwarded this counter notification. This was solved, and the video is back up, which means there wasn't an issue from the beginning. So I don't understand what they're doing. And it's not only me, it's not only teefo, now it's Jabby, who is the biggest reactor. I mean, what are they doing?
I think it's plenty other small YouTubers that we haven't heard about either. Because I saw a lot of Brahmastra movie reactions up, and you can't find many now. So there's probably like 50 to 100 people. If I'm just gonna guess. I feel like there's so many.
Yeah.
That just got their channel taken down, but it's weird. It's like, why are they allowed, but we're not? It confuses me like crazy. It really does.
No, I don't know why they're doing this, but there is another YouTuber who actually contacted me. His Brahmastra videos were also taken down, and he has like 320,000 subscribers as well, so he's also a big channel. And also my friends at
I think I know who that guy is. I think I've seen his video.
He posted a community tab. And then
I think I know.
And then IRH Daily also, I talked to them on WhatsApp, and they said their Vikram videos were getting claimed as well, which Jabby also talks about.
That happened to me. I literally
had.
Yeah, I just did a full reaction video or like a whole movie. I had every single one of them blocked, except the Rolex part, like the ending where he pops in. That part's not blocked. All of them, I think there's like, I can't remember. I think it's like 9, 10 videos. All of them blocked at once, and like thankfully no strikes, so they actually went the correct route. I don't mind them blocking. It still sucks because there's videos where literally, like, those were getting an insane amount of views. Those were literally helping my channel blow up again. But I can live with the fact that they just block them. But when they give strikes, that's where my issue comes in.
Yeah, I've recently changed the way I do my reactions for full movie. I was doing it a specific way because it was the way I learned how to do it, and I was doing it that way, and it's the way people enjoy watching it. That's why, many people are flooding to your channel, because they enjoy watching it that way. And it's also the same people who have watched these movies like 10, 20 times. So obviously, if they're on our channel, they're there for the commentary, they're there for the reaction, and they're there not for the movie itself. I changed the way I did because I couldn't deal with copyright anymore. But even so, last 2 weeks, I had 2 strikes on my main on my this channel, the India channel, and I had 3 strikes on my main channel. So I had strikes from India. And I also had strikes from other countries like China and South Korea on my main channel. So I had 5 strikes at the same time. I couldn't post on my main channel. I wasn't really worried that, it would be taken down, because I know I'm doing fair use. I'm within, like Jabby says, we're like within the parameters, within the law, within what we can do. Turns out all of the strikes also have left both of my channels. So I have 0 strikes on my channels. But the fact is that when are we gonna, keep doing this? Until when are we gonna keep risking the channel? This, because one day they might just do what they did to you. And I don't want that to happen.
No, I've thought about this for a long time, and I think that the best thing that they could do is do a shared revenue. Like, you can literally just connect to the company, you both share the revenue, they get exposure to their movie, you get exposure to your channel. Because if I do a reaction video on a older movie, that movie is then again gonna get eyes on it. Because a movie that dropped 10 years ago, nobody's really talking about that anymore. But maybe if Jabby did a reaction video to it, that movie would get like literally hundreds of thousands of new eyes on it. But instead, they're just like, I know that usually you can do that, but still, Brahma's the movie, the reviews for that movie might not have been the greatest. But what if you just had a giant community reacting to the movie, showing their love, and then the people that heard bad about the movie might like the YouTuber, then checks out the YouTuber and realize that the movie is actually decent, and then gets excited for part 2, and then part 2 is going to make way more money because it's all about the tickets.
Yeah, and if they enjoy the movie,
tickets.
Exactly. On top of what you're saying, if they enjoy the movie, they want to watch it with their friends, and they don't want to watch it. If they want to watch it by themselves, they're not going to want to have people like us talking on top of it. So It's 2 different products. One is a reaction with our commentary, they're there for us, and the other one is the movie itself. So they both work together. And the fact that I also got a few emails from the production companies asking me to react to a specific video. There were some companies that sent me a message on email and Instagram and Twitter, and then they asked me from my WhatsApp. I've been invited to do a lot of reaction videos for specific companies. So it is something that is welcomed by some filmmakers, but others just don't understand the culture. They don't understand the audience, and they don't understand the influence that we have here. And the fact that this never happened, or has it? I don't know, but there is a case that happened to me on my main channel where a company sent me an email and said, could you react to this specific show? I went there, I checked it out, I enjoyed it, I posted the video. On the same day, it got blocked, and the next day it got removed. And I was like, wait, you asked me to do it, and now you're taking it down. Okay.
That is wild.
So it took a while, and then I got the strike removed, but it makes absolutely no sense. So there should be a guideline, and they should be more transparent, and they should ask us specific things, and they should tell us, like, look, this is how the format because we would do what they're asking. We would adapt to the guideline, and we would, be a little bit more, I don't know, free to do whatever they want us to do, but they don't communicate with us that well.
Oh.
And
the only way they communicate with us is, here's a strike.
Yeah,
that's the communication. That's all it is. It's so wild. I literally am in disbelief that that's how the system works, because it's literally free exposure for them. It's as simple as that, just free exposure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's so weird.
And there are, as you said, there are movies that have been long out of hype and out of the public interest that we bring it back to hype, and still they get they get taken down. I just want to play the update that he posted right after this one. So we have good news from Jabby.
I want to start off with saying that you guys are the best. A number of you took to Twitter and messaged on behalf of the channel, asking Disney Plus Hotstar kindly to, retract their copyright strikes, to not take down this channel. And it means a lot to me that you guys took the effort to do that. Sometimes I feel like you need moments like this in your life to shake you and remind you that people care about you. Because honestly, like, leading up to today, it's been kind of like up and down emotionally and mentally.
Yeah.
And when I got the emails about the copyright strikes, it really put me in a bad place for most of the day. And like, we still had videos to shoot. So like, I had to sort of just power forward and pretend that I wasn't having a major issue, that I wasn't like depressed about this thing that was just looming over me the entire day. And the first thing I noticed was a lot of positive messages from you guys in the comments and on Twitter. And that meant a lot to me. Whether you know it or not, it meant a lot to me because I'm so used to a situation like this resulting in a number of cynical remarks from people where they're like, Jabby, you deserve this. This is what you get, and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't see any of those. If they exist, I missed them. And all I saw were the positive, supportive comments and tweets. And that really touched my heart. I want you guys to know how much that touched my heart.
Okay, so this is something that I want to address. The Indian audience, they are so supportive. They're the best. They're the best.
Yeah, 100%.
They're always backing us up, and if we creators start supporting each other, and then we create something that can talk directly to the filmmakers, I think we can build some kind of a guideline that will help all the creators, big and small, so that we won't have situations like yours happening ever again. Because I
think they should just let people know. Like, for example, let's say a movie, usually Indian movies, about 3 hours, 2:45. They should say you're allowed to show about 45 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. Like, just say that is the exact amount of time you can go for. If you go any longer, we will go after you, and then that's completely fair. Of course, someone who posts their first video ever will not know that, but maybe they just send them an email or give them a little warning. Don't strike them, maybe just block the video, because you will see blocking the video be like, what just happened right here? I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, because like if they're taking down the video and they're not going all the way, I think there is that option of blocking it, because nobody will see it anyway. But I feel like they're abusing the tool, or not knowing how to use the tool, because as I see it, it's not the filmmaker themselves or the production company themselves that are taking down the videos. So I think the tool of blocking is with the production house. They have the power to block, but these proxy companies, these partner companies, they don't have that tool, so they need to submit a takedown request. Like, for example, if I want to take down a video, somebody copied my video and I want to take it down, the only tool that I have is going through the takedown request. But then again, I have the option of giving the person 7 days to take down the video. They can take it down themselves. So I think that's what's happening. The third party company only has the ability to take down the video if they submit a takedown request. They should use the 7-day resource, but they don't. They take it down immediately. But it still doesn't work properly. I don't think so.
It really doesn't.
And
I've seen, because YouTube does show you, like, you can, like, if someone downloads your video and posts it, it registers and you can go in and check it. Because I've had plenty of channels actually downloading my videos and then making a teefo version account and then posting my videos. Like, I've seen plenty. I'm like, that's pretty cool that people think that my videos are actually that good that they want to impersonate me and post my videos. I'm like, whatever, do what you want to do. People are gonna find the right channel at some point. It's just kind of cool to me. I'm like, I don't think my videos are that good that I would do that, but that's just like a big compliment to me. I think it's cool as hell.
Yeah, some people re-upload my videos as well, and I don't know, the whole idea of having people react to your content, it actually helps the channel.
Oh, sure. Like, I've noticed
it actually helps.
Big time. I've noticed a lot of people have started to post clips of my videos on Twitter, and like, I've seen videos on Twitter with like just a clip from my video get 1,000 likes, and like, I've seen them go like big. And some Twitter accounts I'll see, like, they usually get like 50 likes. If they post a video of mine, they might get like 300 likes, because I don't know, it just seems like people gravitate towards a character that's just kind of like full of energy, because a lot of reaction channels do be extremely boring, and I guess that's just not the route that I want to go. I've been very vocal about that. I don't really care too much to say that it is, and it isn't just Indian channels, it's all channels, like all around the world. But most people also tell me that if they feel like I talk too much or I have too much energy, I'm like, just there's so many other channels that just sits there, stares through the wall. I think half of the time people don't even watch the video. They just have a recording and then put the video in and then end the video.
Yeah, and there are some fake channels that take some reactions, people who never reacted to that video.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that's big on TikTok.
Yeah, it's an environment where things just don't make sense. So we just have to live with it. But hopefully this will be solved. But I never thought this would have happened to Jabby's channel. Can you imagine a channel with 2 million subscribers just gets taken down?
Plus, there are bunch of people, right? Like I'm not really like watching too many of his videos, but I do see that it's a couple of, I think is it 4 or 6 people that kind of like switches between the reaction. That means that's 4 or 6 people out of a job, plus potentially editors and all sorts of stuff. You might put like 10 to 20 people out of business just because they reacted to a Brahmastra movie if they had gotten deleted.
Yeah.
And they won't just get 2 million subscribers back. And some people are going to disappear because they aren't going to realize.
Yeah, not to mention all the hard work, the videos, the time, the effort, everything put into that channel. The algorithm is already built in.
Exactly.
You know, it's history that they're just deleting without question.
Exactly, because at this point Jabby is like he's legendary at this point in this community. Like, he's the biggest guy. People love him. Whenever I have a video, people will usually comment something about Jabby. If
he's a reference, right?
Yeah, he is, because he's just the guy. He's like the goat of this like, of course he doesn't just do Indian, but he's just the goat of it because he's been killing the game for a while now, and of course his videos are incredible, so it makes sense.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he was either the first or one of the first that started doing this, especially reacting to Indian films. But
yeah, it would have been absolutely horrible to see his channel get taken down. But I also feel like it's unfair. Like, my full opinion is that I don't want to see him get deleted at all, but I feel like I should get my channel back. All the other people that lost the channel should get their channel back. Or, I don't want to say the words that his channel should be gone, but to me it makes sense that it's either or. Like, you can't just have
no double standards.
I made a point in my video which was like an over-exaggeration, but it makes sense. Like, if I did a murder, I should go to prison. But if Elon Musk did a murder, he's rich, he has a lot of money, he shouldn't go to prison because he's popular. It makes no sense.
It feels like there are double standards there, right?
It's over-exaggerating, but it makes sense for the point that it's just like, just because he's bigger, or I know that kind of is like the real world, that if you're bigger and richer, you can get away with things, but it just doesn't make sense. It's unfair.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Jabby. I think he's reached a point that even if his channel does get deleted, everybody knows who he is. That everybody will go to his new channel.
He's a superstar.
Yeah, he still has
literally a superstar.
He still has the community backing him up, which is why it's so important for you guys to follow our other social medias, just in the eventuality, or in the case of this happening. But
and also go celebrate the fact that Jabby actually had this come through, because this could mean that other people might actually like get past this. Like they see one big channel, they're like, we might have actually have made a big mistake. This could potentially help a bunch of people. We don't know. So it's always good when it happens to the bigger people, because they actually have a voice.
Yeah, this was a copyright issue. However, we haven't mentioned another thing that happened to both of us. So both me and teefo and I got our channels deleted last week. It wasn't a big channel. Mine was like a 500 subscriber channel, and yours was
like 150.
150. So this was my backup channel, got deleted, and it was overnight. It had nothing to do with copyright. It had no copyright on it. It just got deleted. I had no way to log into the account to see what happened. I just received one email. Imagine if this email went to spam or something, I would have lost my channel forever. So I received one email saying, we decided to remove your channel. That's it. From night to day, the channel was gone. I appealed. I told them, this is a mistake. Why has this happened? Blah, 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 blah. And YouTube actually read my appeal. It came back the day before. Thank goodness. Yours took a bit longer.
They didn't allow me to appeal, because whenever I appeal, they say the email doesn't exist. And then if I go in to make an email with that name, they say the email exists, you can't make that email. So I'm like, what? But I just kept trying, and then literally at one point it was like, oh, it works. And then I got an email back saying, oh, this was just a mistake. Here's your channel back. Have a good day. And I'm like, this is getting ridiculous.
And you had to try, like you said, 12 times, right?
Took me a little over a week, I think, and I did it like 25 times to try and appeal. And just as I told you right before we started recording this video, I tried to apply for monetization for my channel, which is also denied.
Oh, wow.
But I'm just a reaction channel like other reaction channels. So again, if they can get it, I should get it. It makes no sense. Like,
I see what you mean.
It just seems weird to me. And I had the same issue with the old channel, like the channel that got deleted. When I tried to apply, it also got denied. But then I tried to tweet at them, at Team YouTube, and I tried to tweet at them like 20 times.
Yeah.
And after the 20th time, they were like, oh yeah, this is just a mistake. Here's your monetization. And I just did that today. And they were like, just wait 30 days. And then I was like, that doesn't make sense. And then the same answer comes back. Just wait 30 days. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Again, wait 30 days.
So you see that our issues is not only with copyright, but with YouTube itself. Because like suddenly YouTube can just come and say, okay, your channel's gone.
Yeah.
With no, it had no strikes. It had nothing. They just said your channel has been removed. Oh, but it was a glitch. It was a mistake. Okay, but that affects the channel. The performance, it never is the same. It never goes back to what it was. So that literally kills the channel. Because once the video is taken off air, it's taken out of the browse features, it's taken out of the recommended, it's taken out of every single location, like SEO location where the video was once put, that was bringing traffic to it. It's gone because it was removed. Oh, but it was a mistake. Okay, but it's a mistake that cost us.
It could literally cost you hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah.
Like it could, because like if I still had my Brahma Star reactions, I am sure, without a doubt, that all of those videos would have had, I think they would have had hundreds of thousands of views. They were growing like crazy. Like I think one of them got like, I don't know, like was it like maybe like 70 to 100k views in just a couple of days, and all of the others were like, if a video did bad, it might have gotten like 10k views, and like literally. I could release a video, say, if you guys hit 1,000 likes within the first hour, I'll release the next part, and it happened.
Wow.
In an hour. I can't even get 1,000 views now, and I could get that in just likes in an hour. It's ridiculous how that was so. Brahma Star is such a powerful movie because so many people care for it. So it literally can just help everyone grow, but you're not allowed to use it to grow. And I know it is using it, but it's also showing appreciation to the movie, because I thought the movie's like, it was incredible.
It's a good movie.
There's of course some issues, and everyone knows the issues. There's no reason to point those out again. But I think for part two is going to be incredible. I see so much potential. I think I know they say it's going to be a 3-part, but it's going to be a universe, because
it's going to be awesome.
Part 2 is going to be next level. I'm so sure of it. I can't wait.
Yeah. See, look, I've never thought of like making I haven't done videos thinking of blowing up on views, right? That's not really my thing. But of course the channel obviously looks for growth, and they always you don't make videos for nobody to watch it. So I understand that could blow up a channel, but in my case the thing is, I really didn't care about the views, especially for Brahmastra. But at the end of the day, I'm getting so many comments saying, where's our reaction? So
Yeah.
the people who suffer or who don't get that reaction are the viewers. So even though I don't mind about views, like I've I don't know.
The thing is that when
I
you put out
haven't
a
been
video,
thinking of views like for the past year.
and there's
But
no
the
point.
thing is, there's so many people asking me, when is it coming out? And I just told them, look, it's not coming out. You can watch it on Patreon, you can watch it somewhere else, but I'm not going to risk my channel for Brahmastra. You know,
Exactly. 'Cause,
there's
like, it literally-
thousands of movies out there.
videos literally help people through their day. Like, I've had literal people text me saying, "Thank you for helping me. I've been depressed for a while." Like when I
Yeah.
watch your videos, and I've seen it on endless. Like, just to name a guy, like PewDiePie. How many lives do you think PewDiePie has saved just because he has posted videos with no intention of saving a single life ever? He has probably saved thousands of lives because so many people are depressed, especially during the whole pandemic. People
Exactly.
were so depressed. The amount of YouTube videos that have saved people just because you see someone that has passion, has fun, has great energy, it helps people, man. And that's
Yeah.
literally why I'm not going to give up, because I want to show people that even though things might go against you, take it and make it even bigger. Like, just go to the next level. I lost a channel with almost 20k subs. In a year, I'm just going to have 200,000. Don't see why you can't stop me. It's just,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
if you
if
delete me
people-
again, I'll start over.
If people really like you and they see you, that you're genuine, then they will follow you anywhere. And that's
Exactly.
what's happening, right? So even though we want the tools to be fixed, we're still gonna keep pushing through and, you know, trying our best with what we have today. It's not a perfect tool, but it's what we have now. But okay,
As long as we get some good music videos to react to and trailers, that's what you should do. You just should like react to music videos and trailers, and you should be good. I had another channel actually get deleted, and I only did music videos, but that was like half a year, a year ago.
oh yeah.
Just music videos.
Yeah,
So
and
you
this
never
is this is one of the reasons I don't do YouTube full time, because you never know if your channel's going to get deleted and if you're going to lose your livelihood.
It's too risky. It's way too risky.
But hey,
Unless you do non-copyright content like gaming, for example.
which some people have gotten deleted for as well.
Yeah, oh,
it's
yeah,
also
there's-
copyright.
This case right here is one of literally
Just vlogging. We
millions.
should just start vlogging.
Yeah, exactly, bro. No, not even, because if someone does something in the background, like if
Yeah.
someone walks naked in the background of your video, your channel will get deleted because they did that. That's happened before.
I can't imagine in what situation you would be in what environment you would be in, so that people are walking naked behind you, but still.
Just look at Twitch. It's happened. It's happened. There was literally a girl that had the good time on stream.
Oh yeah.
You
I've
heard about that?
I've heard about
And
that.
she got banned.
We're getting
for, I
off
don't
track
know.
though.
It's wild. It's wild. I'm just
Yeah.
saying something's wrong. It's very wrong.
Well, we can
There's
just
so much
hope.
to talk about.
We can just hope for a better future for us creators.
100%.
It was good talking to you. I hope you get your channel back up. Guys, go follow him. Go watch his videos. I haven't watched most of your videos. I've watched like one or two, but
I
still,
post a lot. I post a lot
Yeah.
of videos.
you're very energetic. You seem like
Yeah.
a great creator. So keep doing
it's
you.
literally, just like you say, I just love doing it. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
about the views. Like it's my high of the day making videos. It's just fun.
Yeah. Keep getting high. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll link his YouTube, and you can go check out his new channel. Okay. And yeah, anything else you want to say?
No, that's it, man. Just thank you all. I appreciate it.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your opinion in the comments down below. Let me know, if you are a creator, if you've experienced anything like this, and if you guys need help, send me a message on Instagram. I'll try to help everyone that I can. I can't promise, especially if the volume gets high, I can't promise anything, but I will share my knowledge and experience with you guys. That's been you know, that's our opinion right now about this, and it is something that I worry about. But at the end of the day, if something happens to my channel, you guys know where to find me on the other social medias. I don't know how I would react if my channel got deleted. I don't know if I would re-upload. I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I might continue just because I love the content, but I don't even want to think about it. I just know that you guys are the reason I come back every single day, because this channel doesn't earn money, like not enough for me to pay my bills. You know, copyright, not only do they take down your videos, but they take down the monetization on each video. And guys, if I've shared my revenue here, if I get 10% of the minimum wage, I think that's too much. But hey, who's complaining? I still do it for you guys, but follow me on the other places. You know, I'm gonna try to post more on my social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, so that we can be in touch. Okay, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Take care.